Greetings. So, I hear there's an earth angel who has came into union with the light. Interesting. And there's a lot of readers out there talking about it. I guess that's a pretty significant energy. Good deal. So where is this individual? Where is this individual that they couldn't sacrifice? Because there's a lot of this energy. There's a lot of this energy, a lot of failed attempts, on the light of that individual. It's just what it is. Where is it? Simple enough. And I know most people don't care. I know that most people don't care. However, they're very quickly starting to learn that what comes around goes around. I can understand that. So by all means, let me know in the comments, since you've got every tarot reader on the planet talking about a master who has ascended into union with the light. Okay, great. We have stepped into the light. So where are the others? It's a simple question. It's a simple question because, you've got some readers that say Pisces has done something that's never been done on the planet before. You've got some readers that, come on. You have an earth angel that's cheating this guy. It's just what it's not ending up like this guy. No. It's cheating this guy. So much fun with this. That's what it is. And you got to keep in mind. That's why I made the video about if someone's talking about the light in front of your face, have them call me. Because, let's face it, some very, very weird shit has happened around me. I got no problem telling you if they're absolutely full of shit or not. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I guess you'll never know, because most people believe anything. They'll listen to anything and they'll believe that shit. And thank you for your comment about educating you on it. And I don't know what homework I said to go back to. I don't know. I would have to go back and not to be a jerk or anything, but I'm not going back. If you can remember what I said, put it in the comments and I'll go from there, because I'm not going back to anything, just to set an example, because I'm going forward. I'm looking for the earth angel that they couldn't do this to, and until I find that individual, it's just rude. The person that's cheating this guy, the earth angel that's cheating this guy, that would be more important to me than the people that are going to end up like this guy. So, because you can't help, it's just what it is. There's not much you can do after they get you there. So it's what it is. And if they're still attempting, still conspiring, still choosing to try to pull this off, when you've got multiple readers saying the earth angel already pulled this off and got out of this timeline, we're not in this, oh God, look what they've done to me timeline. No, because that's where the narcissists are at. Oh God, look what he's done to me, since it's all going back on them. New extra large. That's what it is. Who knows? I'm not concerned with any of that. Keep in mind, we are all one, and I have a method to my madness. There will be an end result to all of this. I know people only give a shit about money. Okay, great. Well, we're looking for that earth angel. So if you'd like to donate $1, I'm sure $1 is not going to fucking break anyone. However, each of you, look at the laws. See what the laws are in your area about starting GoFundMes to search for the. I got the eyes. I saw GoFundMe is not life insurance. It was at my insurance place. I took a snapshot of that shit. It's in the community page. So I don't know what the laws are, and I know with all of this conspiracy to unalive Captain Kirk energy, what is? I don't know what the laws are surrounding that, or where they're heading. But it sounds like a tower moment to me. But I'm sure $1 isn't going to break anyone. If you want to send $1 to my Cash App, send $1 to my PayPal, and I'm not going to limit anyone. But what I would like you to do is opening a new door of opportunity for yourself. Start GoFundMe's. The search for the Earth Angel that all these fucking tarot readers are advertising for free, because it's what it is. I mean, you want to give back to the community, and if you've got every tarot reader on the planet advertising for an earth angel, a light worker, a healer, it's what it is. We're looking for those because there'll be a lot of copies out there. There'll be a lot of fakes, frauds, and phonies, and it's just what it is. We want to be able to, eliminate the fakes, the frauds, and the phonies, and we certainly want to repel all of those that are conspiring to, unalive Captain Kirk, because that's a pretty predominant energy. Now me, I'm not gonna limit you, but I would ask for $1 for that idea, or you're just as cheap as the rest of them. And it's just what it is. We don't want to be cheap in a situation like this. We want to find out what is the right path to take. What is the right mode for everyone to come together and be prosperous in this? Do we want to throw that individual a fake funeral? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Maybe buy them some roses. I live in the rose capital of Texas, so that's a good sign that all of the tarot readers have already identified around that energy. And it's not, I mean, we want to forget about Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson, because I mean, if you're celebrating that, then basically you're losing your job on TikTok. And it's just what it is. I mean, your job is basically TikTok, tick-tock, and ticking time bomb. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. What I can do is to continue looking for that healer that was able to cheat their conspiracy, was able to overcome their obstacles. That's what it is. We want to find that individual. So, I mean, when you have that heavy of an energy being advertised for free across the planet in tarot land, it's always good to give back. Fuck it. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you balance your karma. I don't care. I don't care about any of that shit. But I can't put any effort into going back into any of my videos, as beautiful as a lady is that asked me to. That's what it is. I really, really would want to. I really want to go back, because I know I said something about doing homework, and I know how important that is to you. However, we want to we want to balance out how to educate people. That's what it is. And we want to educate people on the fact of that Earth Angel that they couldn't unalive, and it is some paradoxical INFJ shit. So beautiful question, by all means, beautiful question. And I don't care what y'all do. You have to figure out what is the fucking right thing to do in a situation like this. I don't care. I don't care what the right thing to do is in a situation like this. That's what it is. You've got too much of that energy coursing through the collective like poison in the hearts of a karmic. That's just what it is. What's up, guy? My happy, healthy die, my friend. Simple enough. Every QHHT practitioner needs a happy, healthy die, my friend. All right, man. I'll be here. Simple enough. Simple enough. You gotta think they did when you ladies are talking about them attacking the business in the past, and we did our homework on that. And you probably did miss that video. I mean, you'd have to go back to the beginning of this channel. And I mean, that's the thing, is when I hear they were using Reiki energy in a negative way against the fucking master, that's kind of stupid, because I mean, the very first class tells you that Reiki was the healing ability that Jesus possessed. Now, the fact that it's in my birth chart, past lives, things of that nature, who knows? Who knows? I know how in QHHT we carry energy from the past into the new life. And I know how, we've got a lot of that Capricorn energy, a lot of that devil energy that wants to live off of the back of Pisces, harvesting their energy. And they're under the whole, if we can't beat them, join them. And all they talk about is money. All they talk about is money. And it makes me wonder, if they're trying to live off the back of the divine beings and all they talk about is money, How are these Capricorn energies preparing their people for the new digital financial system that's going to affect the planet globally and track and trace all the shit they've been doing? Money magic and shit like that. I mean, I think it's pretty significant. I mean, it's what it is. How did you magically manifest all of this money that's now going to be digitally tracked, traced, and this? Who knows? Who knows how the new digital financial system is going to affect the planet globally when you have dark magicians and practitioners with classes on, how to use demons to manifest money. Simple enough. Simple enough. I mean, Capricorn being represented by the devil, looks like the devil, demons, and can demon magic go hand in hand? Who knows? I don't care. I don't care. Everybody's going to have their own versions of the stories. Now, when it comes to poisoning earth angels, I can attest. I can attest to drinking that shit on purpose. When it comes to young Catholic girls in hotel rooms that I was dating it for years. We were in a multiple year-long relationship. So it is. When it comes to an earth angel doing something they shouldn't have done, and then waking up at 3:33 a.m. with a Catholic girl going, "Oh my God, what the fuck is going on right now? This motherfucker's not real." I was there. I was there for that. The story that she told, no one would ever believe that. No one would, and I didn't witness it, so who knows? Who knows? I didn't see what she saw, so it's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. However, there seems to be an earth angel out here who's cheating death. Simple enough in a myriad of different fiery ways. So, being the Aries, Mercury, Venus, morning star energy, or that's the God's secret weapon energy that's in all of your cards. That's the goddess of war angels energy in boy sizes. So it's what it is, straight fucking Peter Pan. So it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. One of the readers said, "The Earth Angel, I'm thinking of Peter Pan teaching the kids how to use pixie dust." It's like, think happy thoughts, and it's what it is. I mean, we've nose is itching. We've crossed over that timeline of how to use pixie dust in the proper ways. It is what it is. We're on the lighter side of that timeline. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Anyway, I appreciate that. You'll probably continue waiting too. It's what it is. It's just I'm getting a lot of fakes, frauds, and phonies and shit trying to pump me for information. They want to know shit, but they're coming at me in a hidden way, so to speak, because it's what it is. I mean, if you're presenting yourself as this, but then I go to do the research and you don't look anything like that, and I can't tell who you are. You're on Sesame Block Street. It's just what it is. You're on Sesame Block Street until you learn your lessons. It's what it is. I'm playing Big Bird right now on Sesame Street. I'm playing Big Bird. I'm looking for my imaginary friend Snuffleupagus. It's just what it is. We want to find that individual who has ascended into divine white light union and left everyone behind, because you do have that energy of them trying to stop that person because they have ascended too far ahead of them and the karma is weighing them down. And I mean, that is an example that I have used before. It's the tool that I use. If I go out to I was born with a swimming pool, damn near. My entire life, I've taken the beach ball and pushed it under the water and known that when you let go of the beach ball, that shit ascends up past the sea level. It just goes way, way far. So there's nothing about you put pressure on coal. That's how you make a diamond. That's how you make a diamond. So simple enough. my methods are really no one else's business because they don't fucking ask. So, and wanting to share those methods with that energy that's across the planet in energy readers tables. It's just what it is. We can only do one thing at a time. We can only do one thing at a time. So we'll do a reading. It's what it is. If you would like to support the track down the Earth Angel they couldn't unalive fund, you're more than welcome to send $1. You want to start GoFundMe's and see what it is to recoup all of your free advertising costs that I'm going to use later. Yeah, thank you for that. That's what it is. I really don't care. I don't care what the fucking right or wrong thing to do in this situation is, because it really doesn't seem like anyone else does either. So I'm going to make the choice. But I mean, as I'm going forward, looking for that Earth Angel who is mastering energy and ascending into the light, while I'm busy looking for that person, you can either join in on what the fuck I'm doing or do your own thing. I don't care. I don't care what anyone does at this point. I'm telling you what I'm doing, and if you want to be a part of that, that's great. And thank you so much for asking, and I'm using it for this reason, to ask me to go back and look at another video. That's what it is. Just whatever I said about homework, you'll have to tell me, because I'm not going to go back just to be the asshole that's going forward. Simple enough. It's just what it is. I just don't want to go back and look at that. I want to go forward and find that Earth Angel that they couldn't unalive. and I did. I left you a comment. Any MBTI test will work. In corporate America, we have all taken, if you went for a real fucking job, we've all taken that 72 question test. Ask you this question and that question. It's a little bit different each time that they ask it, trying to test how you feel, test how you think, test how, if you're introverted, extroverted, intuitive or sensing, feeling or thinking, and then judging or perceiving. And then there are 16 different ways you can alternate those 8 aspects. There's 16 different ways you can flip that around, which makes 16 different types of personality types. And it's what it is. Now, is it an accurate tool? Well, I mean, Carl Jung used it, and Myers-Briggs was a mother-daughter duo that dealt with it. However, can it be used as a placement test to place people in society? Yes, it is the placement test that you take when you go for a job. If you take that shit yourself and you get the results, and it tells you your strengths and your weaknesses based on your personality and the 4 cognitive functions of your mind, it will empower you. So then it's a double-edged sword. You're either placed in society or you're empowered in society, because you know who the fuck you are. You're no longer asleep, you're self-aware. So, and is it accurate? No. Can it change? Absolutely, especially with the INFJ. The INFJ has the uncanny ability to mimic all the different personality types. The catch is, there's one very, very unique way that you can take that test to register as INFJ. And number one, you have to be honest with yourself. Not many fucking people can be 100% honest with themselves. Think about that. That's what Sigmund Freud was known for, was pushing people into a fucking corner, because he got his jollies off on the fact that he could get you to the point where you just couldn't be honest with yourself. The INFJ, that's the point they try to get to with themselves. So that is competition for someone like Sigmund Freud, which would have been Carl Jung. So think about that. Simple enough, huh? This is why you got Abraham Lincoln was INFJ. Honest Abe. Okay, cool. Nelson Mandela, INFJ. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, cool. And I mean, in this entire aspect, especially now I'm taking it to tarot readers. Simple enough. How am I going to let tarot readers fight with me? Thank you so much for asking me to go back. But I refuse. I think I'm going on a hunger strike. I refuse to go back. You can ask me again and I'll give you the answer, because I don't know what I said, but I'm using it as an example. I'm not going back. And please educate me on the homework. Did I miss a video? That's what it is. I can't remember what I said. I said that's your homework. So whatever your homework was and whatever I said, you'll have to tell me word for word because I'm using that as an example of not going backward for a kind young lady who asked me to when I'm going forward, looking for Captain Kirk of the Star Seeds, boldly going where no man has gone before. Simple enough. And and when it comes down to it, once I find that individual, it's really simple what I'm going to advise them to do. Simple enough. Simple enough. And give them the same advice that I would take myself. Simple enough. Simple enough. How are you going to find that person? You have to find that person before you can put them on the pedestal. It's just what it is. You can't have tarot readers creating this pedestal of an earth angel that they conspired, that you gathered. They had fucking Magic the Gathering. They had Magic the Gathering of witches and warlocks to use metaphysical means just to find out they were playing with Glinda from the Wizard of Oz. Oh dearie, they underestimated they underestimated my bubble technique. That's what it is. My concern, and that's still it. That's still my concern, is that energy bouncing off of me and going back onto others. And you've got readers that have already picked up on that. Okay, cool. I said that many, many videos ago that would be the concern, and they wouldn't stop. They tried to find other ways. Okay, great. I'm glad they did that. That's what it is. They wanted it to stop my 5-star business from going forward. Well, thank you, every tarot reader on the fucking planet, for advertising for me. So simple enough. How are we going to recoup that? I don't care. I don't care how you recoup your free advertising fees. Simple enough. Simple enough. Excellent job. That's fucking all I got to say about that. Excellent job. Simple enough. Pisces, we have to think about ourselves, because we know for a fact that it is a birth chart thing and it is a symbolism thing. The temperance angel is represented by Sagittarius. So once you have a Sagittarius in your birth chart ruled by Sagittarius in Neptune, okay, my Sagittarius is in Neptune, that rules Pisces sun. Okay, I'm a Pisces sun sign, 316. So then you've got Leo rising to the most high of karma lessons, walking karma. That's Saturn. Right? Leo represents the sun, the most high. I hear they don't like Pisces spiritual rank. Is that true? Give a fuck what people like. I'm glad they like and don't like things. How's that sound? Not responsible for how other people feel. It's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. What am I responsible for? That earth angel. It's just what it is. If there's an earth angel out there that they've conspired to try to take out in a myriad of different ways, that's the new door I'm opening, and I'm leaving everyone fucking behind. I'm busy looking for that earth angel. You're more than welcome to help. You're more than welcome to help. I know sometimes healers need healing and all that shit, but it's simple enough. That's what it is. I mean, there's too many involved in the group. There's too many involved in the fucking group getting group karma. So I can't focus on that or anyone in the past or any of that shit. It's what it is. Let them fall where they lay. I'm looking for the earth angel that caused them that karma. Because me, I'm making sure that I don't end up like them. I don't want to end up like those people. Not at all. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters of the divine white light. Has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So, I mean, you've already got that energy of Pisces. They cleansed and neutralized their karma like the sun. And that's what it is. I mean, when you have readers telling thousands of viewers and subscribers that specific energy, sooner or later that shit's going to come out in the wash. What do we know that they have all touched on with pinpoint accuracy? Number one, they tried to stop their business. They tried to stop their YouTube platform. So there's two things that individual would have to have, is a business and a YouTube platform. It looks like there were some shady corporate backdoor deals. So that would be shady corporate schmucks doing backdoor deals with men in suits doing backdoor deals. Ouch, that'll be their biggest flex in life. You know the ladies are going to love that when that truth comes out. I bet they are getting mob rule involved. Simple enough. Simple enough. Forget what comes around goes around. We got a mob of tarot readers on it. Advertising for free. Thank you for that. And all that free advertising you ladies have done for a fucking year. I mean, I would be seeking compensation from that some way, shape, or form. I mean, you have been promoting the unalive of an earth angel for over a fucking year and haven't done anything about it. So it's what it is. I've talked to readers about it, and oh shit, the light has showed up. My demon's triggered. Block him. Stay away from him. Yeah, well, there's some karma tarot readers we were testing. Imagine that. Oh, we are the world. Simple enough. Think about that. What is that tarot reader's biggest flex in life going to be? They had the light being that they were talking about, them trying to sacrifice right there in their midst, and they told everyone, beware of this individual. Oh God, stay away from him. Well, bitch, you better hope it wasn't me. Simple enough. When that truth comes out, oh, the old Pisces sun was shining bright like a diamond. You have people trying to sacrifice him, the tarot readers. Stay away from him. Oh, God, he'll take all the attention off of my channel. Oh, no. I'm such a narcissist. I only care about me. Well, you are talking about him trying to sacrifice an anointed one there, sweetheart. I'm looking for that anointed one. We can't worry about you. You're insignificant. And so if they're trying to conspire to unalive someone, you're now in that boat. That person's cheating death. You're calling it in. Fucking come on. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. You got readers talking about how people want to come into Pisces protection. Oh, beware of that individual. Stay away from them. Well, we know who's not coming to my protection there, sweetie. Sweet fucking joy is upside down. I bet it is. I bet it is. With these cards, we really don't do reversals, though. It's just what it is. Joy, it's what it is. I mean, love is all there is. And insight from the past. Imagine that. Imagine that the insight from the past has led to people's joy being upside down. Joy to the world. Creativity. Now, I hear this creativity is being meant to be seen by the world. Let's talk about that. Let's get off the book of someone else's creativity. Let's talk about that. Now, if your joy is upside down, cool. I'm not responsible for other people's levels of joy. Simple enough. What am I responsible for? Finding that earth angel that every tarot reader on the planet is talking about, them conspiring to unalive like Charlie Kirk. We're trying to avoid another Charlie Kirk situation. So we're boldly going to go where no man has gone before, like Captain Kirk, and we're going to continue looking. That's our new opportunity. It's our new opportunity. You can't deal with people in the Charlie Kirk timeline with Tyler Robinson. No. We're dealing with people in the Captain Kirk timeline in Tyler, Texas, the rose capital of the world. And it's what it is. I mean, those are some pretty significant energies that Spirit has spread across everyone's table, like mayonnaise. Simple enough. You know, people find joy in French fries. Simple enough. Me, I really don't care. The insights of the past, I appreciate that. Very, very grateful. Grateful for all that free advertising that all these tarot readers have done. That helps me on my path to find that individual that they're talking about. Simple enough. We went from chasing demons to chasing earth angels they couldn't unalive. The demons will take care of themselves. They'll burn themselves up because they can't be a part of that. They can't be a part of that search for Red October Earth Angel. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. We want to hunt that Earth Angel. And we want to show gratitude and credit where credit's due. I appreciate the reader that asked me to educate her on something that I said. There's no telling what I said, really. So, and I mean, you're more than welcome to call and we can talk about it. Simple enough. I mean, as far as asking me to go back into the past, I'm using that shit as an example because we can't. We have to go forward. We're boldly going where no man has gone before. Have you ever seen the fucking spaceship in Star Trek turn around and go backward for homework? That's what it is. And there should be a chance for people to ask more questions, because you got to think, all of these readers are also talking about people hiding in the shadows, trolling the comments so that they can create more chaos, cover up more of their conspiracy to unalive an earth angel. And I mean, that would be one thing. That's why when I see a comment, chances that shows bravery at a completely different level. We've talked about, if you go back in my videos, have I missed a video? Yes, we've talked about human trafficking. We have uncovered that shit. So I mean, when ladies are talking about fucking going back into past videos, was it the human trafficking where they were selling women and children? Because I've talked about that before. Is it that video? It's what it is. And leaving comments on my shit with hackers and trolls in the background. It's what it is. I mean, we're talking about exposure at this point, and free advertising, and some of the darkest of the dark attacking the light. It's what it is, with obviously an earth angel in the middle of it that is just kind of neutral. That's really indifferent to what it is. So we want to get to the bottom of it, absolutely. And to get to the bottom of it, you have to find that earth angel that, you've got the light sharing the light or information on the situation. You've got the dark trying to take the light and cover them up. They want to cover up the light. That's what it is. They want to try to dim the light. The light always wins. It doesn't matter where you grab a light being and hide them. They just kind of shine through. Anyway, and we're focusing on creativity. So we're creating things going forward. Is what it is. I mean, by all means, ask lots of questions. Show no fear. It's the two things as a QHHT practitioner. You've got that energy, the double-edged sword. Oh, he doesn't have any fear. He's a psychopath. No, I'm a QHHT practitioner that takes people through the death experience. There's no fear in that situation. You're here for two reasons on Earth School. Number one, remove the fear out of the hand that's holding that fucking paintbrush. Remove the fear! Paint! Simple enough. You're removing the fear. You're clearing your karma. These people have done nothing except rack up. They don't believe in karma and have done nothing but rack it up. And now that they're starting to see that, oh God, I'm getting karma. Yes, you are, because you didn't listen. You didn't listen the first time we said something, right? So as we go forward and leave them to their fucking karma lessons that they racked up, so you have to remove the fear. You're here for two reasons. These are all Dolores Cannon teachings. As a QHHT practitioner, I teach the same fucking thing my teacher taught me. I just do it a little bit more rash than others. You're here for two reasons. Remove the fear. You're a singer. Remove the stage fright. You're a public speaker. Confirmation. You're going to be an angelic Reiki master. You better absolutely lose your fear of angels. Angels destroy demons and everything in your fucking life. Guaranteed. Think about that. You better be standing in your love, your light, or truth. You start calling angels in, especially a legion of them. They will destroy everything around you. Ask the earth. Demons are using black magic against the earth angel. Every time they attack that earth angel, a natural disaster happens. Okay, great. That's beautiful advertising, tarot reader. I'm glad you have said that. That every time that is a quote that has come from one of these tarot readers. Every time they attack that earth angel, a natural disaster happens. And then I'm getting natural disasters on holidays named after people that I know. I think it works out beautifully for me and that tarot reader. What did she say today? She said, if psychics are so crazy, why are we the ones calling out what you're doing in the dark? Absolutely true. And that's what it is. And I'm known for flipping tables. So thank you so much for asking about whatever I said about homework. And I really don't know. I live in the present moment. And I would go back normally, but I'm too busy looking for the earth angel that they couldn't sacrifice. And I certainly want you to come along. certainly want you to come along for the hunt for the Great Scottober. It's just what it is. The hunt for the Great Scottober. The hunt for Great Scottober is just what it is. That's the key. If I know that the narcissist's main objective is to play the victim, I have to take myself out of that role with no fear. That's what it is. The artist, the magnum opus, the great work. That's what it is. You got to think, if you're an author and you're writing a horror film, if you're a horror novel, if you're a film director, if you're fucking Alfred Hitchcock, okay, great. That was a scary, scary guy. Alfred Hitchcock, scary guy. People loved him. Super scary. Let me tell you a story about fear. If you've ever listened to the Coast to Coast show, let me go back to this. Remove the fear and remove the karma. Once you're here for 3 reasons on this planet. Remove the fear, remove the karma. Once you remove fear that doesn't exist, they'll tell you, oh, they have no fear, they're a psychopath. No, we're a QHHT practitioner. It takes people like you through the death experience. So you have to remove the fear. You have to remove the karma. Getting rid of your karma contract so that they can't press your buttons anymore. That's all that makes them mad, because that's all they want to do is press your buttons. Okay, cool. They're in press your button land, which is basically the history repeater button. You ever seen Ren and Stimpy? It's the history eraser button. Basically, they've racked up karma. And then manipulate energy. You're the main reason any of you incarnated on this planet, this lifetime, last lifetime, or any future lifetimes, to learn how to manipulate energy. When you say that, people are going to go, oh, they're a manipulator. Yes, an energy manipulator. Pick that fucking paintbrush up and manipulate it. Everything is energy. Manipulate. Take the instrument, manipulate the sound. Take the pencil, manipulate the poetry. Create something. You're creator beings. How are you going to create? Number 1, remove the fear. I'm so scared nobody will like my creation. Who gives a fuck? Shut up. Simple enough. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You can make the ugliest painting on the planet. Ask Yoko Ono. You can take her old man's sunglasses, put them on a pedestal in a white room, and sell that shit for millions of dollars. People will tell you you're crazy. Yoko Ono, she's crazy. Yeah, well, she sold a pair of sunglasses in a white room for an ungodly amount of money. No fear. Remove the fear. Manipulate energy. Danielson, paint the fence. Up, down, wax on, wax off. That's manipulating energy. Simple enough. That's why Reiki goes hand in hand with QHHT so well. We understand energy work. All right, well, that's enough of that. And it's what it is. I mean, I don't know what homework I said to go back on, but I'm really not concerned about that. I'm concerned about your livelihood and the Earth Angels going forward. So it's simple it is. I always like to give back, just expect the unexpected. And it's what it is. If you can remember what I said, ask me, but I'm using that as an example. Since we're in Tyler, Texas, boldly going forward where no man has gone before, like Captain Kirk from Star Trek. We're boldly going where no man has gone before, looking for that Earth Angel somewhere out there in the energetic reality that they conspired to unalive, that they conspired to rob. Oh, and by all means, when you think of robbing Lowe, Rob Lowe will be at the Cowan Center where all the sheeple can herd on down to the Cowan Center and see Rob Lowe live. 7 days from now, you've got 6 days left. After today, you got 6 days left. You'll get your Rob Lowe fix. Simple enough. And that's what you got to keep in mind. I'm in a community of addicts. Simple enough. They fucking you got to think. Most of this karma bullshit, you could have incarnated into a Dolores Cannon will tell you souls line up for handicapped bodies. So you could have been in a wheelchair, all right? So you could have been a retired disabled vet sitting out in a wheelchair, glowing like a magnet. Ah, calling your energy back. So you'd be sitting there like Stephen Hawking. You could have been, it's what it is. You could have just took Stephen Hawking out, set him up. I'm the smartest man in the world. Blah, 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 blah. I don't believe in the divine. He wouldn't have had much of a glow. He wouldn't have had much of a divine glow because he didn't believe in the divine. Your thoughts control reality. And you could sit there and you could have put a cylinder, like a jar, like a cup. You could put a cup in his crotch and had $1 sticking out of it. I'm Stephen Hawking. I'm someone important. And, freaking somebody would have come by and reached down into his boundaries and pulled that dollar out of his crotch. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Some people, huh? Anyway. It's just what it is. So, whatever that homework was, I don't know. You'll have to refresh my memory. That's what it is. And if you've missed videos, yes, you've missed plenty where we've been talking about the individuals in this area that you have now so beautifully exposed yet once again. We appreciate that. And as far as educating anyone on anything at this point, I need education. Where's that earth angel that all of these ladies are manifesting sacrifice energy around? Simple enough. So because you got to think, if they're telling thousands of people that, they're giving fucking demons an idea. That's what it is. So I appreciate that free advertising for the healer ladies. I appreciate that. That's what it is. And with, hundreds of you so hard at work, no wonder the angels are protecting me while everyone's getting fucking karma. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Anyway, yeah, and I do. I go ahead and take, search bar renditions to save me time because I'm just really not wasting time on anything else. I love to help and all, but we have to look for that earth angel. There's just more important things. There's people that are talking about sacrificing an earth angel, and there's people that are looking for that individual instead of trying to make a fucking dollar off the story. So that's what it is. Everyone have a beautiful day. Namaste.